Hey everyone, Seth Campbell here. Welcome back to Segway Plays Donkey Kong 64. In the last episode, we took a little bit of a detour to meet the Queen of the Banana Fairies, got a new move, and came back to the Frantic Factory where we got a couple of bananas. So in this episode, we are going to continue exploring the factory. Now there is a little bit that I know I saw at least one chunky coin. So as I keep looking around, yeah, there are a few. Okay. I didn't get these. I thought I did. Oops. Again, this game defies physics in just about every possible way. Oh, come on. I gotta say, I love Chunky's vest. I really do. I would wear that vest. Green and yellow, checkers on the back, blue on the front. I would wear that vest. Then again, I'm, with my eyesight, I'm the last person anyone should consult on fashion. I did... I have to see if I can dig up a picture to include this. Okay, so I did get the coins out of these ones. I won... You could say won or lost, and either would be just as applicable. In high school, I got conned into the whole Spirit Week participation nonsense. And one of those things was like dress as poorly as you can day. And I won best worst dressed. And the best part of this is that every item of clothing that I put on that day, there was a cyan and salmon tie. There was this rainbow paisley vest, this bright red jacket. Everything I wore that day, every item of clothing came out of my dad's closet. Just saying. Love you, Dad. Let's see. What can I do next? I'm trying to remember where a few things are. Okay, here's Funky's armory. Yeah, okay. Have I been here? Yes. Obviously I have, because I have Chunky's weapon. Do I gotta remember something here. Yeah, okay. I have been to Candy... Yeah, that's right, because Candy and Cranky are right across from each other. That's where everything is. Okay, so... I'm trying to remember... Okay, it's right here. I was gonna say, I knew there's something Tiny Kong can do here. Pretty self-explanatory at this point. Now, once we get big again, there's a tiny switch and a little, I guess, wooden closet thing. And it's a dartboard. Moves pretty slowly, but as soon as you hit it, it starts moving faster. And it's a magical dartboard because the drawing on the chalk portion changes. Okay, now we've talked about the fact that I have no depth perception at all, right? Because my eyeballs are different sizes and everything. What's the game you think would be the least smart thing for me to possibly play? Darts. Somehow catastrophic injury was avoided in this, but yeah, and also I don't know how this is related, but all of a sudden there's a fairy in front of Funky's armory once you get this banana. So, the darts story. My mentor's band was all up visiting my family home one time, and we had just created this little man cave with sort of extra garage space, whatever we had. It's a little hard to describe exactly how it's laid out, but... And so, we had a ping pong table in there, and we put in a dartboard. And the guys in the band were like, hey, let's do a darts tournament. But we had an uneven number of people. I think my dad got involved. I think my brother Graham was there. And I'll get the banana fairy. But we needed one more person. Like, hey, Seth. I said, are you guys insane? Throwing pointy objects. But, you know, they needed someone to round out the numbers. Like I said, somehow, catastrophic injury and or permanent maiming was avoided. But you know what else was avoided? The dartboard. And what I mean by that is I scored 0 points because not only did I not hit any portions of the target, I did not hit that little wooden cabinet that the board was in. Most of my darts fell to the floor before getting there, and some were so wide of the target. You can get a sense based on my camera work here of just how inaccurate I was. I scored 0 points and was the first eliminated from the tournament. Might as well have been a first round bye. I think I was matched up against Aaron the drummer. Aaron smoked me. There we go. I hadn't thought about that story in a long time. That's one of the things I've loved about, you know, my journey into Let's Playerdom and needing to fill time is I end up, you know, whatever I'm looking at or dealing with at the moment leads to new topics of conversation and stories I hadn't thought of in a while, and now these stories are on video and captured for posterity. Usually at my expense, but I'm okay with that. I learned a long time ago I'm going to humiliate myself a hell of a lot, so I might as well be able to use it and take something from it. Okay, you know what? The red coins kind of indicate that I guess that it would be good to have Diddy here. Now, it probably doesn't really matter, but might as well just get the coins before we forget them. And so we are now heading toward the R&D room. R&D, we got disco, 8 tracks and cassettes on stereo. Okay, no, that's R&B. This is R&D, not rhythm and blues, but research and development. Oh, of course, and now, yeah, now there are lanky coins. So, I don't know exactly what the deal is here. This appears to be molten rock. Why? In a toy factory? Allegedly in the research and development department? Is there a reason for this? Like, I can't think of anything. See, the tiny bananas indicate that Tiny can go this way, but I want to see if there's anything else. I remember what tasks need to be accomplished here. Okay, yeah, this is just Tiny. And some coins for Donkey Kong. And a lever for Donkey Kong. I remember what tasks are here, but I don't necessarily remember which order all of the doors are. So yeah, if anybody... Like, I've never worked in a toy factory. Maybe you do have to have steaming molten rock. I don't know if I'd put it in the research and development room, but... It's Lanky's blueprint. As you can see, there's going to be a lot for Lanky to do here. Maybe somebody can explain this? Okay, so there are Diddy coins and a Donkey Kong balloon, and there is a shaft here that does not have a way to climb back up. So what do? We jump. Now, there are two things to do here. One is with Donkey Kong, and one is with Diddy Kong. Well, we're here with Diddy. Obviously, we are back in the storage room. And so we can go into this banana barrel and this game. Herd the beavers into the pit. Press A to jump and B to scare them. This game. Oh boy. This is probably, of all of the bonus games, this is probably the most difficult. Generally, you want to just sort of keep going in concentric circles and hope that the beavers, the naughties, will just fall into the hole. But as you can see, they're very stubborn about it. You really have to kind of cut them off so that they have no choice. And if you fall in the hole yourself, game over. And incidentally, we're controlling a claptrap. How cool is this? Like, that part is awesome. The concept of this game is great, but it is really, really, really hard. As you can see, there is no way I am going to get this done in time. It is really hard. And this is the easiest this game is ever going to be.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Beaver Bother is notorious among Donkey Kong 64 players as one of the most miserable, frustrating, endless... I'm doing okay this time so far. I really shouldn't say that out loud. Like I said, just sort of concentric circles. You gotta, herd them inward. Reverse direction sometimes if you're desperate, I guess. But, you really gotta pin them so there's no... Because if there's a way out, they'll get out. These guys are smarter than you give them credit for. Did I mention that back in high school, some friends and I had a running joke that beavers are secretly plotting to take over the world? Okay, come on, just one more, please. Please, 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 please. Come on. Yes! Oh my gosh. Oh. I can't believe that counted. The beaver fell in before I did, and that's the only reason that counted. Oh, man. Okay. So with that, I'm going to do one thing first while we're here in the storage room, because super attentive viewers may remember, and it's kind of hard to see here, a Donkey Kong dirt patch, which means we can get another rainbow coin. We're pretty well stocked as far as coins go, but I am going to meet you back in the R&D room, and I'm going to do it as... Well, actually, you know what? You're going to stay with me for one reason and one reason alone. And that's these blue bananas. And now we're back in the R&D room as Lanky. Blue bananas abound, and blue coins. We will go back to that shaft as Donkey Kong shortly, but is this... Yeah, I hate this. I hate this one so much. It really seems to largely be specific to Lanky Kong, but you remember the when the spinning monkey heads in the llama temple in the last world, and it was basically a bunch of glorified burps and fart noises. You thought that was bad. Yep. It's a follow the melody game. of belching Kremlings in barrels. It's real simple. The color of the barrels is a better clue than these so-called note names because these do not resemble these notes at all. Back to yellow. Pretty straightforward. But really, was this really necessary? Now, well, we'll do this at the end. Now, it would be just... was that really necessary? Couldn't you have had to just go wah or something? Better yet, actually, you know, teach kids playing this game a little bit about musical notes. You know, have them sound out the notes. It would sound like this. That's a lot more pleasant to listen to. But no, gotta go for the cheap laughs. Because what's funnier than belching? I'm sorry, I don't mean to be, like, snooty or pompous about this. It's just, I've never understood why they needed that. Okay, that's, Diddy. Blue blueprint taken care of. Let's do Diddy Kong's thing here. What's up here, actually? Is this what I was thinking? Yeah, okay, that's chunky. So like I said, you know, in previous levels, it was probably, you know, it was more efficient to go Kong by Kong. This level is more efficient, you know, I think at least, to go area by area. Oop, I keep doing that. Okay, so room with 3 doors. Each one has a different number code on it. 4321, or is that 4231, 1342, or 3124. And then switches with the numbers 1 through 4. So let's just see what happens. If we enter the combination on the door directly in front of us. That's not good. Evil living toys. Dominoes. When you gotta go, domino. It was only a matter of time. A lot of Genesis references so far in this Let's Play. I really try to mix it up, but Genesis has kept coming in. Okay, 4, 2, 3, 1, and also I saw in the cutscene balloons. So. Oh, 3 balloons. Nice. Let's try 4, 2, 3, 1. Nope. Robo critters. They do give you unlimited weapons, ammo in these locked-in battles, because if you were to completely run out, you'd have to be really kind of terrible to completely run out of everything. This is 1, 3, 4, 2. But since you are locked in until you finish the battle, they do make sure there is absolutely no way you can run out. Which is nice of them. Robo Critter and Robo Zingers. Yes, no matter which door, it will always be enemies. There's no, like, oh, if you know which door to open, you'll be fine. But once we down them all, and clear the enemies out of all 3 doors, we got a banana! I think with that, we have accomplished quite a lot in this episode. We are here at the top floor of the factory, gotten a bunch of bananas, and we have seen a couple ways forward. One up with Chunky Kong and one down with Donkey Kong. So I think in the next episode we're gonna and there's also the thing with Tiny Kong. So I think in the next episode we're gonna start with Tiny Kong, then Chunky Kong, and then Donkey Kong, and hopefully finish everything up here in this R&D room filled with red hot magma rock things. I wouldn't want to work here, just saying. But I'll see you in the next episode.